Okay, so I've decided to get a little culture in me, and I've started paying attention to art. This is new for me. So today's Mission Possible is a young artist, particularly young. Her name is Tay Tay. This is her art. And I must say, when I was looking at this, I'd heard the story, and I expected to see art that I thought I would associate more with a 13-year-old girl. This art has a certain sophistication to it that surprised me. But I want to talk about this. Well, let me talk right to her. Tay Tay Davis is the founder of something called the Traveling Canvas. She's there. You can see her right there with her mother, Claudette Davis. Whose title on my page says Mother of Tay Tay. Welcome to both of you. Thank you for being with us. First of all, your art is fantastic, but there's more to it than this. You were studying art at a magnet school, and then you found out some bad news. Tell me what happened.
Well, first, thank you so much for having me.
My pleasure.
It's such a pleasure. And what happened was I was homeschooled up until 5th grade. And I went in my first year of middle school. It was very scary, and they kept talking about budget cuts and how there was a rumor that they might cut out my art magnet program. So that upset me because my art magnet program was the favorite part of my day. So I went home, I asked my mom, and she explained it to me, and so I decided that there had to be something that I could do about that. So I wrote letters to over 40 art supply companies, and it was great. I got a great response, and it's been amazing.
You raised about $32,000 for this. So
yes.
You not only got to keep the program, but you expanded this over to people who otherwise weren't in your program. Tell me a little about that. That's sort of interesting. You went beyond just the school.
Yes, well, now what I'm doing is every month at CPHI, it's a homeless shelter, I go there and I'll have daily art classes with the kids. And the classes range from about the ages 8 to 12. And I have a great time with the kids. We'll come up with a nice, easy art project. And it's such a great time because we get to really bond with the kids, and I'll have some of my friends come too and help me with that.
We've been showing some of your art and some of the pictures of this. I want to show this one piece of art, though, that you did with some of the kids there, where you took their handprints. They put handprints on, and you turned them into butterflies. This is incredible. Let's just see if we can show that, Sarah. Claudette, tell me about this. You told, Tay Tay came to you and told you her class might be getting cut. You were explaining what? The concept of budget cuts and how everybody can't afford to have all these programs?
That's correct. She came home to me a little confused. She was like, Mom, what do they mean budget cuts? I thought I came to this school to study art, and now there's rumors in the halls that I might not be able to do what I love. And so I explained to her what budget cuts meant, and I told her that maybe she should entertain the idea of doing something about it. So over the summer, that's when she decided, you know what, Mom, I thought that I'll start writing letters and reaching out to some of these companies, these art suppliers, to see if they can help, send something, anything, and help to make a difference. And so she spent many of hours writing letters, sometimes up until midnight, 1 o'clock, with every bit of belief that people were going to answer her. And we got a little nervous.
But that's the best part. Having the belief is great. I get it. Sometimes people do things, and you don't want to break it to your kids that the world doesn't work that way, but sometimes it's nice that they think the world does work that way, because it does do that. Tay Tay, thanks very much. As I said, I'm the business guy here at CNN, so I'm thinking maybe your art is going to be a good investment for me. Tay Tay Davis is the founder of the Traveling Canvas. Claudette Davis, her mother. Thank you to both of you for being here and joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Our pleasure. Well, listen, to find out more about Tay Tay Davis and her nonprofit, the Traveling Canvas, go to my blog at CNN.com. Alley. In just a moment, I'm going to speak to our friend Ed Henry to find out what talents he has and how he's applied those. Actually, he has lots of them, and he applies them very regularly. He's standing by for us. The Stakeout with Ed Henry right after this.